All right, going to do something a little different here. I'm going to go through the Steam sale this weekend and just put some titles out there that I kind of caught my eye, and maybe they'll catch yours. So I got quite a list here, and let's just get started. So, first thing on the list is the Dragon Ball games in memory of Akira Toriyama passing. Obviously, I put these first. So Xenoverse 2 is on sale for $10, and also Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Also on sale, it's the Legendary Edition is on sale for $44. I don't know why the normal game is not on sale, but there you have it. So definitely worth checking out those two. The latest Dragon Ball game is not on sale; it's still at full retail price. So those are the two on sale right now. Going past Dragon Ball, we've got Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is on sale for the premium edition for $14.80. Under $15 is definitely worth checking out. Even if you just want to get it on PC and you had it on console. For $15, you can't hardly go wrong with that. It's a great game. Single player is fantastic. So even after 6 comes out, I would say that 5 is worth having just to play through it once in a while. So yeah, for $15, you can't hardly go wrong to put that in your Steam library. Next up is actually Capcom is having a publisher sale, so there's a bunch of stuff on sale for them. A couple of Resident Evil titles that struck my eye as far as price goes. So Resident Evil Village Gold Collection is on sale for $20. Worth checking out if you haven't played it yet. Again, Resident Evil Revelations 2 is on sale for $1.49. I mean, that's fantastically cheap. Revelations 2, Biohazard Revelations 2 Deluxe Edition, the whole full package is on sale for $5. Like I said, you can't go wrong. I mean, $1.55, definitely worth checking out those two if you are interested, or one of those two if you're interested. Moving past that, Street Fighter 6 is actually on sale for $39.59. Deluxe Edition is for $63.74 and Ultimate for $83.99. I don't know. I think that Ultimate and Deluxe are still a little too steep. I mean, at 25% off, I would say if you're just interested in playing the game in normal mode, Street Fighter 6, just regular old Street Fighter 6, go for that 34% discount at $39.59. But the other two might be worth waiting for maybe the summer sale. They'll have it cheaper. I don't know. But that's just my thought. Moving past that, we've got Street Fighter 30th Anniversary. So this is more of the old school Street Fighter. So I know, like, modern Street Fighter, there's that online competition level to a certain degree, and these older games, it's not as much. So yeah, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary, probably worth getting that for $10, and the Capcom Fighting Bundle for $25. You also can't go wrong with that either. So both good options on the Street Fighter classics, worth getting into if you don't have them. So next up is Dead Space 2008. This is the old edition. This is not the redone one. You can get this with EA Play, but you can also just buy it straight out for $8. So 60% off. That's not bad at all. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't played Dead Space or you're not interested in the remake. So yeah, the classic one, still a good game. I would say the graphics still hold up very well for as old as it is. And yeah, like I said, for $8, well worth it. Next up is The Long Dark. Now I really enjoyed playing this game. It does take a certain kind of gamer to appreciate a hardcore survival game. And this, I would say, is pretty hardcore. It's not brutal, but it's a serious survival game. It does tax you, especially if you put this thing on hard mode. But yeah, it's definitely on sale for a good price. Survival edition is $14. The regular edition is $17.49. So yeah, it's well worth checking out, and I would say survival edition is well worth getting, and you could just get the full bundle for $40. It's definitely an acquired taste. But like I said, I really enjoyed it, and it was well worth it for me. So hopefully it's worth it for you. If it is on sale. Maybe it's not worth it at this price. Maybe you're on the fence, and if that's the case, I would say wait until a big sale comes across and see if it's on sale for a deeper discount than this. Next up is Devil May Cry. Again, back to the Capcom publisher sale. Can't beat $7.50. Or like I said, for the complete pack for $10. Also, you can't go wrong there. So either option of these is pretty good. If you haven't played DMC yet, definitely check this out. Well worth the $10 or the $7.50. Next up is Kerbal Space Program. This is another one I really enjoyed. I mean, I'm kind of in that spacey kind of game, and this is pretty accurate to real life. I mean, there's some fudging with gravity and whatnot because the planets are smaller and everything, but it's well worth it. It makes it a lot easier to do things, and like there is Kerbal Space Program 2 out there, and that is also on sale right now. But if I was to make a suggestion, I would say that this is more of a complete game at this point. KSP2 is coming along, but it's not there yet, and there's some problems that kind of prevent you from really enjoying it like you would with KSP1. So I would say if you're going to get one of the two, obviously this one's going to be cheaper. It's deeper discounted. So KSP is on sale for $10. The complete edition, it includes the two expansion packs. So that is on sale for $20. It's well worth it to get the expansion packs because they do have some pretty good new parts and missions and whatnot in there to check out. So for $20, if you want to get into a space game that is pretty accurate to real life, this is definitely worth going for. So again, KSP2 is not even worth it. I didn't even include it in this list, but it is on sale right now if you wanted to check that out. If you're into those hardcore space simulation games, KSP2 is also on sale. So next up is the Dredging and Diving Bundle. Now, these are two games that I actually haven't played yet, but they're of real interest to me, so I figured I'd throw them out there to let you know. The bundle itself is on sale for 25% off, $33.73. If you just want to get Dredge, that is on sale for $17.49. Dave the Diver's just $20. So, but both games are very interesting, and I actually I'm gonna check these out. So yeah, well worth the look into if that's kind of your thing. Next up is Terraformers. Again, another game that I was kind of interested in and haven't checked it out yet, but I think I'm gonna. Again, this one's on sale for a pretty good price, $10.99. The deluxe edition is for $15.24, and the Exegate Initiative, the ultimate super collection there, that is on sale for $30.58. That includes Exegate. I don't know if that's something that you'd be interested in, but yeah. Terraformers Deluxe Edition for $15 ain't bad at all, and regular for $11 if you want to save a few. So that's a good deal. Both of those and even the bundle would be worthwhile. Again, going over to another publisher, Saints Row the Third. Now I know that a lot of people gave Saints Row, the new one, a lot of flack, but this ain't that. The old Saints Row games are fantastic, well worth getting into, and you can buy the full package for super cheap. This includes the DLC, all the DLC for Saints Row the Third, and that's for $4.49. If you want just the regular game, it's $3.50. This is the DLC is worth it. I can honestly say that without a doubt, the DLC is worth it. Going further forward from that, the Saints Row 4 is also on sale. Saints Row 4 kind of ruined Saints Row 3 for me because it went all crazy. But yeah, Saints Row 4 was also an enjoyable game. It went all very superhero-y, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. And it was way over the top. It got a little insane towards this, and then the whole Get Out of Hell saga, that was also a little too insane. But that's Saints Row for you. So that is Saints Row. They also have a full package here. This includes Get Out of Hell. This includes the third. It includes 4. It also includes Saints Row 2. Which is also on sale individually for $2.50. If you get the bundle, I mean that's pretty good. Obviously, like you're talking about a significant time gap, and yet look at how deeply discounted Saints Row, the new one, is. 67% off for $10. That's because no one's buying this. Honestly, if I was to say buying these, I would say buy each of them individually just to twist that knife a little bit on the new one. But that's just me. I guess I have a bit of a bias there because I really enjoyed the old Saints Row games. All of them were very good. I think a lot of people enjoy 2 the best. I actually enjoy 3 the best. But yeah, they're all very good. Well worth it, except for like I said, the last one, Get Out of Hell, got a little weird. So that was a little above my pay grade, and the 4th was a little crazy, but it was fun. So well worth checking these out for the prices that they're charging here. Definitely worth a try. Next up is this is also Saints Row. So next up is Mirror's Edge. Now this is a somewhat older game, but it also does seem to hold up graphically. I don't know about the gameplay. It's been a long time since I've played Mirror's Edge. But yeah, it was a very well received game back in the day. And for $3, if you haven't played it yet, for $3, it's well worth it if you're looking for something to add to your collection, something to do in your free time. Then $3 can't go wrong there. Next up is the Borderlands collection. So this is the Handsome collection. This has a number of Borderlands games and DLC. It's effectively the definitive collection here, and it is very expensive, $170. Or I'm sorry, $229 retail, and you save $170 for the total cost of $60. Now I think you could probably get this for cheaper if you waited. Or at least you could get the individual titles for cheaper if they go on sale, if you're only interested in one or the other. But like I said, I mean, it is a significant discount, and if you want to just get the full package, this is your opportunity for the kind of discount we're talking about here. But again, like I said, maybe the summer sale, this would be packaged differently, and maybe you'd have individual titles that you're missing on sale for cheaper than what you'd have to pay for the full collection here. So well worth looking into. Not sure if it's something up your alley, or if you already have all these games and you're not interested, that could be the case too, or it just doesn't become worthwhile. If you've got a significant number of them, it might not be worthwhile. So next up is Hard Space Shipbreaker. Kind of an interesting, like, puzzle oriented space game. Again, very deeply discounted. This one is on sale for 58% off, so it's just under $15. If you want the bundle, this is with Space Engineers. Space Engineers, also a very good game. That's for $31, and there's also this, like, the game, the OST, the digital art book bundle for $21 if you're interested in that. So either of these options is pretty good, but like I said, you can't go wrong with $15. Well worth getting into on that price point. Next up is Cult of the Lamb. Now this is a relatively new indie title, and kind of hit the internet by storm in certain circles. Quite an interesting concept, and a very popular game, a very well received game. Yeah, this one is an interesting one, and for 40% off, $15, you really can't go wrong. Honestly, I don't think this is going to get any cheaper than this. Even in the summer sale, I don't think it would. They might go a little more of a discount in the summer sale, but it's an indie developer. I would say support them. Definitely worth checking out too. It's an interesting game, and well worth the $15. Next up is going to be getting into Warhammer. So Warhammer Spring Bundle is out. This includes several titles for $90. Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader, Chaos Gate, Daemon Hunters, and Bolt Gun. Now Daemon Hunters is not on sale, so that's the full retail price. But you can get these other ones individually. Rogue Trader for $40, or obviously Bolt Gun for $15. And I was really interested in Bolt Gun for $15 because that's a pretty good discount. I would say that one is the one that's most worth the price. And obviously it's the most discounted here. So if you wanted to get one, if you wanted to get all three, if you're hardcore Warhammer, and this might be your opportunity to pick up these 3 titles all in one bundle if you don't already have them. So well worth the look into there. But like I said, another title that's kind of more on the edge of maybe you wait till the summer sale to see if Daemon Hunters goes on sale, see if these are more deeply discounted. So next up is the Dead Rising triple pack. So this is with Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and Dead Rising. All 3 are very cheap, and the bundle is under $15. So if you haven't played the Dead Rising pack yet, if you haven't played any of these titles yet, well worth checking these out. And this is also I think this is another one that's part of the Capcom sale. Or I think it's technically included in that because they're the publisher. So I don't know. Should be interesting to see. And if you haven't played these, well worth the price. And I think we have two. Yeah, we have two more here. So the next one is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. A lot of One Piece fans out there. And if you haven't picked this up yet, it is very, very heavily discounted at 75% off. $10. You can't go wrong. Ultimate Edition is half off, so that's $50. I almost wonder if it's worth it for the Ultimate Edition, but the Standard Edition is pretty cheap, and maybe down the road they might have these DLCs for sale for cheaper, or just hold off until the summer sale, and maybe they'll include them in a pack that's more deeply discounted than this. So well worth checking out or keeping an eye on for the summer sale. And the last one is the Command & Conquer bundle. So this is the Command & Conquer Ultimate Collection. This is probably the best deal in my opinion in the whole sale. Well worth checking out because these are like very classic titles. Well worth playing if you haven't played them yet. You've got Command & Conquer, Covert Ops, Red Alert Counter-Strike, Red Alert The Aftermath, Tiberian Sun, Firestorm, Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, Renegade, Generals, General Zero Hour, Tiberium Wars, Kane's Wrath, Red Alert 3 Uprising, and Command & Conquer 4 Tiberian Twilight. So you basically have everything all the way through till CNC 4. And I mean, my favorites obviously were the Red Alerts. RA2 was probably my go-to. I mean, we played that a lot in school, just making our own maps and causing all kinds of trouble. And I was the Kirov guy. I had a fleet of Kirovs, and I'd bomb the crap out of everybody. So that was good fun. Well worth it. Also, Generals was a fantastic game. More of a realistic set of equipment of units, and that was a lot of fun too. And even Renegade. I mean, I know Renegade wasn't well received, being that like hybrid first-person RTS weirdness. But I thought it was an interesting concept, and so it was well worth checking out too. I played a fair amount of Renegade, honestly, and I did play a lot of Command & Conquer, especially like CNC 1, CNC 2. That was more my jam. However, CNC 3 and 4, I never really got into them, but they're worth playing. And I did do a little bit of RA3, Red Alert 3. But yeah, they're all good games. They're all worth playing. And for $10, to get all of these classic titles that were like huge hits back in my day, well worth playing. So, that is what I got. Fairly nice, nice list of games on sale this year, or this weekend. And, hopefully the summer sale will be even bigger than this. But I'm going to try and keep doing this, every weekend if it gets a decent amount of views. If there's an interest for this, I'll try and keep up with it every weekend to give you a little rundown of what's going on. So that's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, give it a like, and I will talk to you later.